Cheers.
Cheers.
When I was growing up, we had a lot of music in the house. Both my older brothers played instruments. My oldest brother played piano, and my middle brother played saxophone, and I played drums. Well, my first instrument was drum set, and so I was playing in the school jazz band and was getting together with other players to learn new music. And when I was about 15 years old, I started working. I started doing these special places where they would have parties, or we would play at someone's house. So that's what I did when I was, 15 years old. I was out. When I was in high school, I'm from a small town right outside of Chicago, Illinois. There was fantastic places to go and hear live jazz, really great clubs. And that was my first real introduction to connecting the music to an instrument, to a performer, to a personality. Musicians have a love of creating music. They also have a love of playing certain instruments which they feel very connected to. When I play the instruments that I feel not only comfortable playing, but that represent my sound of how I think I sound on this particular instrument and how it fits into the music that I play. And so there are these two elements. It's music and being a performer. And it's a process that's always growing. I mean, it never stops. There's always something new that someone is doing, or something different that someone is doing. It's endless. I felt that some of the other manufacturers were not interested in listening to the musician. They were interested in listening to just the cash register as to how many instruments they sold. And Yamaha was always interested in getting feedback from all the people that played their instruments so that they could improve. And that's always been their approach and attitude, which is why they've been so successful. Yamaha has proved itself to be a company that's not just manufacturing instruments, but is really concerned about giving young people the opportunity to play good quality instruments and to learn how to play those instruments and for them to find their own voice on whatever instrument they enjoy playing. It has nothing to do with whether you become a professional musician or not. It has to do with you becoming a professional human being. And music and art in general is one way for children in particular to find that they have a voice, to find their voice. And finding that voice is something that they carry with them their whole lives. My message to young percussionists would be for them to learn the craft of how to play the instruments that they like to play, but to also spend as much time art of what it is you play, and that you realize that part of learning how to play an instrument is also learning about music, learning how to compose, and learning how to improvise, and learning how to create, using these instruments, create a sound and a voice of your own that gives you a sense of connection with your instrument and a connection with other people that you play. Music is really about community. It's about playing with other people. And the more we play together, the stronger our bond is. I can play with someone who I cannot speak to. We don't share the same language, but we can still share the same musical language. There's no border for that.